Many years ago, on the outskirts of the blessed city of Medina, in a small neighborhood surrounded by date palm groves and humble mud houses, lived a widowed woman. Her name was Maryam. Maryam's entire world consisted of only two people: her two young children, 8-year-old Hamza and 6-year-old Aisha. Her husband, Abdullah, had passed away from illness several years earlier. From that day on, the responsibility of the entire household fell upon Maryam's shoulders. At one time, their family had lived happily. They were not wealthy, but they were never in need. After Abdullah's death, however, everything changed. Little by little, their savings ran out. One by one, they sold their household belongings, their furniture, their brass utensils, and even Abdullah's beloved sword. Eventually, their situation became so difficult that many days they would eat one meal and go hungry for the next. Yet Maryam never complained. Every night during Tahajjud, she would raise her hands and say, "Oh Allah, I know that you see me. You see the condition of my children as well. I place my trust in you." It was the 5th day of Ramadan. The scorching sun had turned the air of Medina into something like fire. When Maryam woke up that morning, she discovered there was no food left in the house. Not even a handful of flour remained. Little Aisha approached her mother and asked, "Mother, what will we eat for iftar today?" The question shook Maryam's heart. But she smiled and replied, "Allah will provide, my dear." Hamza stared at the ground. He understood that there was truly nothing left. Softly he said, "Mother, when I grow up, I will work very hard. Then you won't have to suffer anymore." Tears filled Maryam's eyes. She embraced her son tightly. That afternoon, she went out in search of work. She walked through the markets of Medina, asking people if they needed help. Some said, "There is no work today." Others said, "Come back tomorrow." Some did not even bother to answer. After wandering for hours without success, she became exhausted. Outside the city, near an old date grove, she sat down beside a dry well. The area was silent. Only the sound of hot desert winds could be heard. Maryam sat with her head lowered. Suddenly, she noticed something. Near the well lay a leather pouch, half buried in the sand. At first, she paid little attention to it, but after a moment, curiosity led her to pick it up. The pouch was heavy. When she opened it, she froze. Inside were shining gold coins. Many, many gold coins. Never in her life had she seen so much gold at once. For a few moments, she could hardly breathe. Images flashed before her eyes: her children's hungry faces, the empty kitchen, unpaid debts and torn clothing. All her suffering could disappear in an instant. She gripped the pouch tightly. For a moment she wondered, had Allah answered her prayers? But then another question rose from deep within her heart. Does this wealth belong to you? Maryam fell silent. No, it was not hers. It belonged to someone who had lost it. She closed her eyes. The whispers of Shaitan seemed to say, "No one knows. You found it. Spend a few coins. You can return it later." But another voice answered, You have lived on halal earnings all your life. Will you now raise your children with haram wealth? Maryam's hands trembled. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Looking up toward the sky, she said, "O Allah, bear witness. I will find the true owner of this wealth." That evening, she hid the pouch and returned home. The children asked again, "Mother, did you bring any food today?" Maryam forced a smile. "No, my dear, not today." That night, they broke their fast with only a little water and a few dried dates given by an elderly neighbor. Maryam could not sleep. Again and again, she thought about the pouch. The next morning, after Fajr prayer, she began asking around near the mosque. There, she witnessed an unusual scene. A wealthy merchant had gathered people and was making an announcement. "People of Medina, I have lost a bag of gold coins. Whoever finds it, please inform me." Maryam approached him. "How many coins were inside?" The man replied, 500 gold coins. Maryam's pouch contained 700. She realized it did not belong to him. Days passed. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, a week. No one could accurately describe the pouch. Meanwhile, conditions at home became even worse. One night, Aisha cried herself to sleep from hunger. Maryam's heart was breaking. She took out the pouch and placed it before her. 700 gold coins. Selling even 1 coin could provide food for months. But she closed the pouch again. No. Hunger may be satisfied through haram, but blessings cannot be found in it. Then something remarkable happened. During the last 10 days of Ramadan, an elderly merchant arrived in Medina. Worry was written all over his face. He searched throughout the city. Maryam observed him from a distance. Finally, she approached him. "What are you looking for?" The old man sighed. "I came from Syria. I lost a leather pouch containing 700 gold coins." Maryam's heart skipped a beat, but she wanted to be certain. "Was there any special mark on the pouch?" The old man replied, "Yes. Inside it is a small piece of blue cloth sewn by my wife, and the opening has a silver ring attached to it." Maryam's eyes widened. Everything matched perfectly. At last, the true owner had been found. The next day, she invited the old man to her home. From a hidden corner of the house, she brought out the pouch and placed it before him. The old man began trembling. He opened it. Every coin was still there. Not a single one was missing. Tears filled his eyes. Crying, he said, "By Allah, I thought I would never see these coins again." Then he looked at Maryam and asked, "Do you know that this wealth is not actually mine?" Maryam was surprised. "Then whose is it?" The old man replied, "These coins were endowed for orphaned children. I was merely carrying them as a trust." Maryam shuddered. If she had spent even 1 coin, she would not only have violated one person's rights, but the rights of countless orphans. The merchant said, "You did not merely return a pouch. You protected the rights of hundreds of orphaned children." He then took out a small pouch from his own bag. Inside were 100 gold coins. "This is your reward."
Maryam immediately shook her head. "No, I did not do this for a reward." The old man smiled. "This is my personal wealth, not the orphan's wealth, and I give it to you for the sake of Allah." Maryam fell silent. She understood that this was a lawful gift. Finally, she accepted it.
But the story does not end there. A few days later, the merchant returned. This time, he was accompanied by several respected people of the city. He announced, "People of Medina, this woman has not only shown honesty, she has safeguarded a trust that most people could not have protected." Then he gifted Maryam a small date orchard. The orchard soon began providing a steady income. Gradually, their hardships disappeared. Hamza received an education. Aisha grew up as well. But the most remarkable thing was this: Maryam never forgot the days of poverty. Every Ramadan, she secretly delivered food to needy families. No one knew who left the food at their doors. One night, Hamza asked, "Mother, why do you give your money to others?" Maryam looked toward the sky and smiled gently. "Because I know what hunger feels like. And I know that Allah never forgets His servants." Then she told her children the story of the old pouch. When she finished, she said, "Remember this: when the paths of Halal and Haram both open before you, the Haram path may seem easier, but at the end of the Halal path awaits the mercy of Allah." Many years later, Maryam left this world. Yet the people of Medina continued telling her story. The story of a hungry, widowed mother who overcame the temptation of 700 gold coins, who refused to abandon honesty even while hearing her children's cries of hunger, who proved that Allah never wastes the reward of those who are patient. And sometimes, when a person protects themselves from a single haram coin, Allah opens doors for them that they could never have imagined. That is why people still say, whoever places their trust in Allah, Allah provides for them from places they could never have expected.
And so, the story of Maryam teaches us that true wealth is not found in gold coins, but in honesty, patience, and trust in Allah. When life becomes difficult, remember Maryam. When temptation appears easy, remember Maryam. And when you feel that all doors are closed, remember that Allah can open doors you never imagined. If you enjoyed this story and the beautiful lesson hidden within it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And tell us in the comments, if you were in Maryam's place, what would you have done? Stay with us for more inspiring stories of faith, patience, and the mercy of Allah. Until the next story, may Allah bless you, protect you, and fill your life with barakah.